Hello and welcome to Better Gaming, an event and podcast series dedicated to all aspects of ethical gambling as we seek to discuss how to make gambling safe, secure and socially balanced for everyone. It's Thursday, 23rd of January. It's been a really rainy day. I finished work and I jumped onto my Google alerts and wanted to flag up two news articles that caught my interest. The first surrounds the MPs debating the removal of the fundraising cap for charity lotteries, and the second revisiting another gambling commission presentation by Andrew Rhodes at ICE, whereby he mentions about the amount of illegal URLs websites that are accessing the UK market. So two very completely different stories. The first is the one that I am most interested in because it features in my world of charity lotteries. So let's just take a look through this news article by the third sector. And basically it is outlining a bill that is being put forward by Wendy Chamberlain from the Liberal Democrats. And it will be having its second reading in the House of Commons this Friday, so tomorrow. And essentially, what they're looking to do is remove a cap that could potentially add £175 million for charity over the next 5 years. My maths isn't that good, so hang on, let me just get the calculator. £35 million a year. Should really have better maths than that. But so £35 million a year. And it seems to be heavily focused on People's Postcode Lottery, which has estimated that this annual cap would free up that amount. Under the current legislation, each charity lottery is capped at selling £50 million worth of tickets each year, but Chamberlain's bill seeks to remove these limits. Now, it's just interesting, really. The People's Postcode Lottery is almost sort of like a syndicated charity lottery, so they will probably easily do over £50 million, and I think they do over £50 million. I'll double check on that one, but I think they break down their divisions by different companies in order to do that. Individual companies, I'd be surprised. Would I be surprised? I mean, we're a regional lottery. We do £1 million. National lotteries, it'd be interesting. I don't know how many fall below that cap and how many go above. That will be the super interesting part, because if it's a syndicated lottery, then obviously it impacts. But if it's an individual lottery, I would hesitate to say how many would be affected by this bill change. So I think is more towards these syndicated lotteries that divvy out the charity money to different charities. Because when you're looking at who's commentated in this article, it's talking about the children's charity Magic Breakfast. It's talking about Maggie's, who I think are in a syndicated lottery. And it's one of these ones, they're all supporting it. I think they're probably supporting it because they get money from the People's Postcode Lottery, which is fine. I'm not suggesting there's anything untoward with it or anything underhand. But let's just go to the quote here. So Claire, from the Managing Director of the People's Postcode Lottery, what have you got to say? Charity lottery sales limits are causing increasing difficulties for charity lottery fundraising at a time when charities need these vital funds to respond to impact of cost of living crisis. Okay, yeah, just the main thing is that the charity lottery is the only gambling product that's got this cap. So making it fair would be to remove it. A little bit confused on this one, if I'm honest with you. Don't know what to make of it. Would be interesting. I think I'm going to have to do some more digging around on this one. So that's the first one. And now on to the second one. And it focuses on a presentation made again by Andrew Rhodes from the Gambling Commission, which was my last video. I think he's just being active at the moment on webinars at the turn of the year. And this time he was at ICE, which takes place in Barcelona. And the key element here is he mentioned in his presentation at ICE that the Gambling Commission referred over 102,000 URLs to Google in reference to unlicensed online gambling activity in Britain. 102,000 websites. That is a huge amount. Of this total, 44,000 sites have been removed by Google. So the vast majority of them, well, not the vast majority of them, 64%, while 264 websites have been taken down. The latter figure dwarfs the total that were taken down in the previous financial year. So it looks like the Gambling Commission are having more success, even though that's a small number in comparison to the bigger number. the 264 versus 102,000. Even though that's quite small in terms of their concerns, it shows that they're having more success in previous years. And they've also issued 770 cease and desist and disruption notices. This includes 262 cease and desist to operators and 205 to advertisers. So yeah, while pleased with the progress, it says there's more to do to tackle illegal activity. I would agree with that. Encouraging news that the Gambling Commission are having more success with it. But equally, it looks like the number of illegal activity, black market gambling, is increasing in the UK, and they've just really got to try and work with third parties like Google and other operators in order to try and clamp this down to reduce that activity. Okay, so they're the two articles today. Thanks a million, and I'll catch you on the next video.